A dumb human voice. The email arrived on a Tuesday afternoon. Congratulations, your research has been selected for the Chancellor's Award. Nicole Kidman stared at the screen, her heart pausing mid-beat. She hadn't submitted any research. Slowly, she opened the attachment. There it was, her thesis, the one she'd spent 2 years writing, the one she'd shared only with her cousin who was thinking of going back to school. Every word, every graph, every citation, submitted under her cousin's name. Nicole Kidman did not scream, she did not cry. She stood up, walked to her filing cabinet, and pulled out the original draft, dated, signed, notarized for copyright over a year ago. Then she opened her sent folder, found the email where she'd sent the document to her cousin. For your reference, she'd written. Her cousin had replied, "This is amazing, so proud of you." Nicole Kidman picked up the phone, but she didn't call her cousin. She called the university's ethics committee. Her voice was calm, clear, and chillingly professional. "There's been an academic integrity violation," she said. "I have the evidence. When can we meet?" Some thefts are silent, but the exposure doesn't have to be. Nicole Kidman was braiding papers when the notification chimed, an email from Midtown University's research office. Her eyes scanned the first line and froze. "Congratulations, your submission, Urban Economic Shifts in Post-Industrial Cities, has been shortlisted for the Chancellor's Award." A cold wave washed over her. That was her thesis title. She opened the attached PDF, her abstract, her methodology, her conclusions, word for word. But the author's name was not hers, it was her cousin's, Clara. The same Clara who had cried over coffee last year, saying she'd never finish her degree. The same Clara Nicole had comforted, encouraged, and even shared her work with just for inspiration. Nicole Kidman leaned back in her chair. The room was quiet, but inside her mind, a storm began to gather. Nicole Kidman did not react immediately. She methodically gathered proof. The original Word document, last edited over 18 months ago, the time-stamped emails to her advisor, the copyright registration she'd filed on a whim just to be safe, the Google Drive history showing her edits, her comments, her hours. Then the damning one, the email she'd sent to Clara. "Attached is my final draft. Hope it gives you some ideas." Clara's reply, "This is incredible. You're so talented." Not a word about submitting it, not a word about claiming it. Nicole printed everything, stacked the pages neatly on her desk. The evidence was overwhelming. The betrayal was complete. She picked up her phone. Her finger hovered over Clara's contact. Then she swiped away and dialed the university instead. "Academic Integrity Office, how may I help you?" Nicole Kidman's voice was steady. "My name is Nicole Kidman. I'm calling to report a case of serious academic plagiarism." A pause. "Go ahead." "I have 11 academic integrity violations. I have all the evidence I need to support my claim. There is another thing I would like to bring to your attention." The night before the meeting, Nicole's phone rang. Clara. Nicole let it go to voicemail. "Hey, Nick, I saw you'd been active on my post. Just wanted to say thank you for everything. You were always my inspiration." The message ended. Nicole played it again. The tone was soft, grateful, but Nicole heard the tremor beneath, the fear. She did not call back. She packed her evidence folder into her briefcase, laid out her professional attire, and slept deeply. Some battles are won not with anger, but with calm, relentless clarity. Nicole Kidman walked into the university boardroom with her briefcase and a calm demeanor. 3 panel members sat across the table. The head, Dr. Evans, gestured for her to begin. Nicole laid out her documents in silence, the original thesis draft,
copyright certificate, email chains, time-stamped edits. Then she placed Clara's submissions side by side with her own. The match was undeniable. Dr. Evans's expression darkened. "This is strikingly identical." "It's not identical," Nicole corrected gently. "It's exact, word-for-word theft." One panel member, a younger professor, shifted uncomfortably. "Are you certain she didn't have your permission?" Nicole slid forward the email she had sent Clara, in "for your reference." Not permission, inspiration. The room grew still. Dr. Evans excused himself and made a call from the corner of the room. Nicole could not hear the words, but she saw his posture stiffen. When he returned, his face was grave. "We've contacted the submitter. She claims you gave her verbal permission to adapt your work." Nicole almost smiled. "Did she adapt any of it?" "She said she refined it." "Refined," Nicole repeated. "I'd like to see those refinements." Dr. Evans hesitated. "She's been asked to come in, with her drafts." Nicole nodded. "I'll wait." Some lies unravel faster when stretched in daylight. Clara arrived 40 minutes later, flushed and breathless. She didn't look at Nicole. She placed a thin folder on the table. "Here are my notes, my early drafts." Dr. Evans opened it. Inside were printed pages with handwritten margin notes, all in Clara's handwriting but referencing Nicole's original sections. "You see," Clara said, voice trembling, "I did the work." Nicole spoke for the first time since Clara entered. "When did you write these notes?" Clara blinked. "Over the last year." Nicole opened her laptop, pulled up a scanned copy of her own annotated draft with notes dated 2 years prior. The handwriting was identical, because they were Nicole's notes. Clara had printed Nicole's draft and written on it. The room went perfectly silent. Dr. Evans leaned forward, his voice low. "Miss Clara, are these your original annotations?" Clara's eyes darted to Nicole, then down. "Yes." "Then explain," he said, sliding Nicole's scanned pages forward, "why Dr. Kidman's personal annotated draft from 2 years ago contains the exact same notes in the same handwriting on the same pages." Clara's face drained of color. She opened her mouth, closed it. No sound came out. Nicole watched her cousin fold in on herself, not with guilt, but with the shock of being caught so completely. There was no defense against evidence that precise. Dr. Evans stood. "The submission is disqualified. The award committee will be notified. The university's Academic Integrity Board will be in touch with you regarding further consequences." Clara finally looked at Nicole. Her eyes were wide, pleading. Nicole held her gaze, her own expression unreadable. Clara whispered, "Nicole, please." Nicole gathered her papers, placed them neatly in her briefcase, and stood. "You should have asked," she said quietly. "You should have done your own work." She walked out of the room, leaving Clara surrounded by the silent, disappointed panel. In the hallway, Nicole took a deep, steadying breath. It was over, and it had only just begun. Nicole Kidman's phone began buzzing before she reached her car. First her aunt, then her uncle, then a cascade of family group chat notifications. "How could you do this to Clara? She worked so hard. You've always been jealous of her." Nicole did not answer. She drove home in silence, the winter sky gray and heavy. At home, she poured a glass of water and opened her laptop. There, in the family chat, Clara had posted a tearful voice note. "I made a mistake, but Nicole didn't have to destroy me." Nicole listened once. Then she uploaded 2 files to the chat, the side-by-side thesis comparison, the email she had sent Clara with the draft. She typed one line, "Here is what happened. I will not explain further." She muted the chat, turned off her phone. Some truths don't need defending. They just need to be seen. For 3 days, Nicole heard nothing from her family. Then a handwritten letter arrived from her grandmother. I saw the documents. Clara was wrong. But must we punish her so publicly? Can't we heal in private? Nicole held the delicate paper, her throat tight. She wrote back that same evening. Healing in private is what allowed this to happen. I will not hide the truth to keep the peace. Some peace is just quiet lying. She mailed the letter and did not wait for a reply. That night she dreamed of her thesis, not as stolen words, but as a locked door, and she had the key. A formal letter arrived from Midtown University. Clara's submission had been permanently stricken from the records. She was barred from submitting any research for 5 years. The incident would be noted in academic integrity databases. Nicole read it twice, felt no triumph, only a dull, heavy clarity. Her own name was cleared in a separate letter, with an apology from the award committee. She filed both letters away in her cabinet, evidence of a battle she never wanted to fight. That afternoon, she received an email from a colleague. Heard what happened. That took courage. Courage. Is that what it was? It felt more like survival. A week later, Clara called. Nicole almost didn't answer, but something in her, the cousin she once was, picked up. Clara's voice was raw. They're saying I can't apply to any graduate program now. My academic career is over. Nicole closed her eyes. You ended it when you submitted my work. I was desperate. We all are, but we don't all become thieves. A long silence. Then Clara whispered, I'm sorry. 2 words. Too late to change anything, but perhaps not too late to mean something. I believe you, Nicole said, but I can't help you. She hung up and let the silence settle. Family gatherings became strained, separate. Thanksgiving was split, Nicole with her father's side, Clara with her mother's. At a cousin's wedding, they stood on opposite sides of the room. Nicole caught Clara's eye once. Clara looked away first. There was no anger left, just a wide, empty space where trust used to be. Nicole threw herself into new research, a fresh project, her own voice stronger now. One evening, her advisor said, "This new work, it's bold, authentic." Nicole smiled faintly. Some thefts steal more than words. They steal your voice, but sometimes you find it again, louder. Nicole Kidman's new research was published in a prominent journal. It was cited, discussed, and praised for its originality. At a small reception in her honor, a colleague leaned in. "I heard what happened with your cousin. It must have been difficult." Nicole sipped her sparkling water. "It was. Do you ever regret it, exposing her?" Nicole looked out over the room, the scholars, the thinkers, the people who valued truth. "No," she said quietly. "I regret that she made me choose, but I don't regret my choice. Some choices are not between right and wrong. They are between silence and self." Nicole Kidman's grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep. At the funeral, Nicole and Clara stood in the same pew, separated by relatives. During the final prayer, Clara's hand brushed against Nicole's. Neither pulled away. Afterwards, in the quiet of the church hall, Clara approached. "She loved your work, you know. She kept your thesis printout on her shelf." Nicole's eyes filled. "I didn't know that." Clara nodded. "She was proud of you, even after everything." It wasn't forgiveness, it wasn't reconciliation. It was a shared grief, and in that grief, a thread of something human. Months later, Nicole received a postcard from a coastal town. No name, just a sentence. "I'm working in a library now. Quiet here. I read your article. It was good." Nicole placed the postcard on her bulletin board. She didn't write back, but she didn't throw it away. Some ridges remain broken, but the water underneath grows still, and in that stillness, reflection becomes possible. Nicole Kidman was invited to speak at Midtown University, the same university that had once nearly awarded her stolen work. She accepted. From the podium, she spoke about integrity, about ownership, about the cost of truth. She did not mention Clara. She didn't need to. The story was in the room, silent and understood. After the talk, a young graduate student approached. "Your work inspired me to pursue my own voice, not someone else's." Nicole smiled, a real, warm smile. "That," she said, "is the best compliment I could ever receive." Years later, Nicole Kidman sat in her study, her own books lining the shelves beside her grandmother's old framed photo. Clara had moved abroad, sent a birth announcement once, no return address. Nicole had mailed a children's book in reply, no note. The theft was a scar now, faded but present. But Nicole's work, that was alive.